Hello, hello. This is Pat with Petruska Papers. I am out in the Bluebird Bungalow and I'm getting ready to do the 21st of September's Bewitching envelope, which is, which one? Monster Mash. And this is the envelope, and these are the envelopes that have been created so far. So by counting, this is number 8. But before I jump into that, welcome. If you are new and have found me, hopefully because of the bewitching envelopes, welcome. If you are one of my subscribers, I welcome you back most wholeheartedly. I just love it when you come back to see what's going on in the Bluebird Bungalow. So, as you recall, if you're new, well, no, you wouldn't recall if you're new. If you're a subscriber or if you're new, every other day from Friday the 13th of September through, I don't think it's a Friday, but October the 13th, I'm giving you an envelope a day, plus we are going to be turning the envelopes into a tabbed bound journal. Okay? So this is the envelope. I have cut it out and I have folded it, and it is ready to be assembled. And Monster Mash, when I chose this, excuse me, I remember listening to Monster Mash. My brother was 11 years older than I was, and he won a contest from a local radio and got, oh gosh, how many? I don't know how many. 45 records. And I remember 45s. They were about, how big is that? 8 inches? I don't think they were quite that big. Maybe 6 or 7. But he had them all stacked up, and I know Monster Mash was one of the ones that he had and listened to often. And so when I found this cute image of Monster Mash by Bobby who? Bobby Pickett? Anyway, I had to do it. And I thought this swirly, with it being a record, was appropriate. So what I have, and I will be posting another ephemera page because you may not be able to locate what I've used. I'm not doing that for everything because a lot of times I'm just pulling from what I have on hand. But I want to do something around Frankenstein. I know. To me, he's the quintessential monster. I did find the mummy, and I found a vampire, Dracula, but still, I just think he scares me a lot. So I want to have, and I found this door. You know how much I love doors. And I put this on it, do not open this door. So I know from having my children, as soon as I said, do not do this, whatever it was, what did they do? Yes, they did. They opened the door. So I'm going to put this door, and then it will open. And I couldn't, I was looking for a good image of Frankenstein, and I think this is, I can't remember what his name is from, it's not the Addams Family, I don't think, is it? can't think of his name, but I think it's him, not necessarily Frankenstein, but I think he's Frankenstein-ish. So he is going to be behind the door like that. I need to come up with a doorknob to open and hinges. Now, I'm looking ahead and let me see. I'm looking at, okay. I have figured out tab placement. And every other envelope is going to have 3 tabs, and then the even ones will have 2 tabs. And since this is number 8 and all the envelopes are approximately the same size, I've looked forward into the future and saw that this envelope will have 2 tabs, and the tabs can fit long enough, we may have to cut them a little longer, to go right onto that door to be the door's hinges. So I'm not going to attach this door yet. That's going to happen once we do our tabs. But I will get it set where it will be. And as I'm looking at Herman Munster, it's the Munsters. I knew that. I don't know if it was a thing in other areas of the world. The Munsters. But I've got to trim him up a little more evenly. And I can go a little more even there. All right, I am going to distress him black with black. And I don't know if I'm going to have something poking out from the door. I don't know. Let me see. This door doesn't look all that straight either. What a surprise, huh? Up here it looks a little suspect. Oh well, a crooked door. It's just warped, right? Okay, so I'm going to distress that. And you know, I may go ahead and get the door hinged on from the inside. Now, doing that, it seems like there should be something on the back of the door. I have another place for him. So I'm thinking this little tag can go on the back of the door with a little pocket. Okay, so I'm going to do more major distressing back here. And maybe even a little more grungy there since it's so white. Okay, I'm going to I wonder if I've got another piece of this black polka dot already cut. Oh, I don't see it, but I've got this. I think I'm going to do some stenciling on that. There's my painting. Let's do that. I don't have to do the whole thing because I want a pocket there. That work? Yeah. I'm not sure what the appropriateness is of the alphabet, but oh, I think I'm going to have to cut you Okay, I want it maybe about there, and I think I'm going to tear it. And there. Okay, so it's right there. I'm going to line it up on the polka dots. And can I see my mark? I think so. Right. Do I see you? Right there. So how is everyone? I hope you're well. I hope you're creating along with me and having fun. I hope so. I think this has been really fun. It's like just easy going. It's not like you have to hurry and create for a holiday. I'm probably going to have to trim that off on the other side, but let's glue that on. Just, all right. I just had you working. That is so irritating. All right. And then you just come out in a big, huge glob. I don't want you to come out in a big, huge glob. All right, now I got gluey fingers. I don't want gluey fingers. Okay. Let's rub it off. Now, a doorknob. I have something somewhere that is a little ball, and I think it would be attached, or it would be magnetic, but oh, I don't know. I can't see it, but I think right there. I'm not going to worry about it right now because I don't want to have to go hunting. Let's see. And that will go in there. Let's just dress that while we're right here. And I may find some other spooky image to put on that. Like that. Okay. I don't want that there now because I think what I'm going to do is use some washi tape. I don't think I'm ready for that. Well, yeah, I probably am. All right, I want this to turn. I want this to open. I think I'm going to put this record on there. My hole punches are not the right size. I don't know. Do I dare? I just may. And then I'm going to put Frankenstein there, and I think I'm going to back him with some book page. I don't care if it's sideways. And it might even be a little crooked. So I do I need to put this together? I think I may not put it together because I may be putting a magnet behind there. So I'm just going to keep it there. I'm going to put the door on, and I'm going to refer again to this. And I'm not going to be giving this out yet, but just so you know, if you're going to be thinking of doing something the same, the tabs will come and be attached at 1 1/4 from the top and the bottom. So 1 1/4 inches from there and 1 1/4 inches from there. Okay? So I'm going to leave that there. And I'm going to put this slightly off center. Okay, come on, you can do this. Trying to even it up. I probably should open this. How can I do that? How can I do it? I don't know. I don't know. Without, I know, I can put some marks on it, right? I'll even it out there. Boy, that is really crooked up there at the top. I'm sorry. I look at it, the more I look at it, I'm like, oh, it's crooked. Okay, I'm going to open it up because this is where I want those tabs. So I'm going to center that. Oh, this is that icky tape of mine. It's not good. What am I going to use? Where is that other washi? All right, we're going to try and make it work. Because this is the one that's not coming off evenly. So, okay, come on. I don't know. I don't know how to get you over there and go even. Now, if I do carefully to there, okay, throw that away. Is that it? That's it. So I will put that there. And, oh, there's my other piece there. A little long. Like that. Okay, so we'll fold that. Because the strips or the tabs that will bind the book will come over on top of this. Okay, so I'm just, I'm trying to just even it up. Like that. Well, that's not even. I'm trying to even top and bottom. I'm not a very even person, I don't think. Well, I have it centered now. It is what it is. It is. And then this opens. And I think he's going to go on top of those hinges. Yep, that works. So I'm going to glue him down. And again, I will put on a doorknob sometime. Okay. We're hiding him quite well. And I do have an orange arrow. Got a punch that cuts arrows, and I think I am going to have that pointing. Another temptation to not open the door, but open the door. Okay, open that like there. Okay, And that door will be held stronger once we have the binding that'll come and just rest on there. Okay, so let's turn this over and let's get Frankenstein ready. I'm just wondering, I think I'm going to cut the white off of him. So Boris Karloff was I think he was the original Frankenstein in the movies. I know that there were many, but I think he was the first. And I think he was the scariest, for sure. So I think I'm just going to tear. Is that going to be big enough? Yes, I think so. So I'm just going to tear there. And how big? Right about there. It would be cool if I had a copy of Frankenstein so that I could have a piece of the book, but this is something else and you won't be able to read it anyway because it's quite covered up. I think I may offset it like that. Okay. I think I'm going to glue him onto it. I think I'll just glue the center rim since I'm going to offset or center him, and then I can glue it down better. Okay. And I need, oh, let's put you in there. Right there. Flip this over. He is going to go there, and that is going to go like that. I'm wondering, I'm thinking I may attach this with, oh, I know what I've got. Okay, you go away. I want this. Is it going to work for him? I don't care if he hangs out on that other side, because this is going to be like a flap that tucks under. So I want that right to that edge, and in the center I have some large do I have black? I have brown. I can turn it black, can't I? I think that I'm going to use that. And let's see. Use my large hole in my crocodile. Where's center? Ish. Right there. Okay. And that will go in there. Oh, that worked good. And then I think I've got it set up for the right. This was supposed to be attached onto there. Oh, phooey. Oh, phooey. Oh, phooey, phooey. It was supposed to be, I don't know though. I don't think I could have set it. So, I would have encountered this sooner or later. Oh, I'm just wondering, do I have a black Sharpie? I only have a small one that's disappearing, so I'm not going to worry about that. It'll stay brown. And it's going to have to be glued down. So I'm going to glue this half of it. But half of it, that half of it. Right? Like that. I hope. And that's going to go right there. And then the envelope can be closed and tucked under there. And I think, so where will the, I think I can put this together because, no, I can't. I am going to wait until I have my doorknob there. Because if I do close this up, I need to get in here where? Underneath that to put a magnet. Now, you know what I could do? I can put one of my metal pieces on and close it up. One sec. Where are you? I will put a big one on it. And I'm thinking I may need to put a lining in it. Oh, look at that. Good. It's pulling the glue off of my finger. Okay, so for a lining, I have that. Are you big enough? I think you are. You are in fact are just a little bigger. So let's put this. How am I going to do that? I want this to be that big. And I'm going to pull out this. Oh, it's so hard to see the mark that I make. There it is. Right there. And I don't think it needs to be quite that long. Well, did I even get it the right width? I think it may still be, yep, it's still a little wide. Well, I'm just going to cut it. I'm just going to trim that row of polka dots off. And still, just a teeny bit. Are you good now? Yes, and oh, we'll just keep that whole piece. And that will be like that. You know, it would be cuter if it were orange. Orange? Orange? Aren't you glad you came? I thought I had. Ah. Let me see. Let's see. Well, I don't think so. I have cardstock, but I don't want cardstock. Some more here? No. Okay. We're gonna go polka dot. So let's we don't want any glue below here. So I'm gonna glue and make sure that folds. Glue that down. By putting in that larger metal, I have a lot of playroom for my magnet when I do it on the front. I do have magnets and a set of magnets, different sizes, and metal pieces in my coffee shop. So if you wanted to take a look at that, I will send them to you. Not always the easiest thing to find. Oh, see, and as I was doing that, I'm like, I think I should be putting it on that flap. And yes, indeed, I should have. Okay, I'm going to trim that little bit of white off there. And then we're going to cut in right there. And right there. Distress it just a little because we've got some white edges. I think I distressed all of this, maybe not. We're here now. And in there. And along there. Did I even? I don't think I did. I did not distress the record. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Can't get that other edge, so it is what it is. All right, let's get rid of this out of the way. And I think I'm going to use my ruler to help me fold. So where is the fold? Right there. And then that will just slide under there and be the closure. And then you, Frank, go right like that. Okay. So I don't want it on that corner, so I'm going to hold on to it just to remind myself not to put glue there. Okay. All right. So what do we have? On this side, we've got Herman Munster. I'm not sure how good that was, but he's Frankenstein-ish. Okay, that opens. Then this opens this way, and this can open this way, and you can tuck something in there. And then this tucks back in there. And you know, I don't know about that. That might end up, I think, you know what? I think I am just going to cut it off. Yeah, that works. So a doorknob, there will be a magnet. All right. Okay, I am done as far as I'm going to go. I hope this gives you some ideas on what to do, and I will be posting another free ephemera. It'll only be on my Ko-fi shop. It will not be in my Petresca Papers Facebook group. And it has on the Ko-fi, if you want to give some support to me, some love to me, you can do that or not. It's up to you. I love you either way. All right. We'll see you again for day 23, envelope number 9. Take care. Bye-bye.